What is everybody, and welcome back to the lounge. Glad to be here. Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you've had a good day. Hope your weekend's been going good for you so far. Before we get started, I want to remind you to tap that subscribe button if you've yet joined us here at the lounge. Also give us a thumbs up if you will, and be sure to click on that bell to set your notifications so you don't miss any other videos that we publish in the future. Alright, so man, I've talked about this before. I was speaking to a friend yesterday, and usually I'll do that. If I talk to someone or I see something going on, I'll try to give, my advice on it. And then sometimes I'll come on, and do a podcast about it. And I've talked about this before, right? I don't remember which video it was, but I know I've done a video on this before, talking about friendships and, all that stuff about, just because you're friends with one person doesn't mean you got to be friends with another person. Anyways, we was talking, and they said, I asked them how they was doing. They said pretty good. Other than their friend no longer talking to them. And I said, do you want to talk about it? And he said, yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind talking about it. He said, because I don't understand it, John. I don't understand. So here's the deal. We're going to call him. We're going to call him Anonymous, all right? Even though he doesn't have a channel on YouTube necessarily, he watches the channel and listens to different podcasts we do and stuff like that. So Anonymous said, "Well, my friend stopped talking to me, and apparently because he is friends with another person at a place he's been doing volunteer work for. There's a couple people that also work at this place, and his two friends actually said, well, if you're going to talk to him, don't talk to us no more. Or talk to them, don't talk to us no more." And he said, "John, what would you do?" So I told him, I said, you know what I'd do? I would tell them people that, you know what? If you really feel that way, and if you apparently don't see us as having a true friendship, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be telling me who to pick, who to choose, who to be around, who not to be around. Who are we to decide for other people? I'm almost 100% that there's people that I don't get along with, or people I don't like that some of you might talk to. But you don't see me saying, hey, if you do that, if you go and talk to that person over there, don't talk to me no more, because you're no longer my friend. That is the most childish thing that I've heard. It really is. It's so daggone childish. And not one of us have the right to do that at all. So I just hope that, and I'm sure it happens, I'm sure of it, but I hope that you'll think about that if you're ever in that situation. Don't tell your friends or the ones that, give you respect or, have a friendship with you. Don't just push them out just because they might have a friend that you don't like, or they might talk to someone that you don't like, or they might be around someone that you don't get along with. Because that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. That's not the adult way to handle things. And you can openly say, I really don't care for that person, but hey, that's up to you. But if you honestly do that to somebody, then you're no better. You are no better. And it says a lot about your character. It says a lot about who you are inside. See, to me, it's not, the outside is something that I don't look at as much as I do when it comes to a friendship with somebody or liking somebody. Even a relationship wise, if there's someone out there that likes me or whatever, I'm not going for what they look like necessarily. I'm going for who they are on the inside, because that's what matters, and that's what truly counts. It's easy to change your looks on the outside, but we usually don't change on the inside, right? I just, honestly, I wouldn't beat yourself up about it, because evidently that friendship never meant much anyways. That's the way I see it. That friendship must have never meant that much anyways. Because if it did, that person would have never treated you that way. So, what would I do? I would hold my hand up, give a little wave, end it with a peace symbol, say, you know what, it was nice knowing you. Sorry that you saw our friendship in such a low amount of care and respect that the friendship didn't mean that much to you. I wish the best for you. That's what I would say. It's let's just, for example, let's say that someone, a lounger decided that they were gonna be like, hey, if you go over and watch this YouTuber anymore, I'm done with you. Look, just because you don't like them doesn't mean you got to come at me and tell me who I need to watch, who I don't need to watch, who I need to support, who I don't need to support. And if you do that, that's your choice. But it's just not a cool way to be. How many people was upset with Christy, and I did an interview with her, and I still talk to her, I still message her, we message each other, from time to time. Even though, there might have been arguments with her and other people, that didn't change me talking to a person, right? Didn't change. So, I truly believe that if that's the way someone's going to be, I'm just going to say, have a nice day. It's nice knowing you. And if that's the way you see our friendship, don't bother coming around me no more. Because friends don't do that to each other. So I want you guys to, think about that. If you're going through something like that, whether it's on YouTube or at home or at work or at school, whatever it might be, that's the best way to look at it. And that's the best way to handle it. It's sad. Sad that people's got to be that way. But that's just the way it is. Some people just don't care. They're more worried about their own, their own feelings, their own needs, and not give a daggone about you. They can't say that you're a friend to them if they treat you that way. Those are the kind of people that you don't need to worry about. Keep your head up, all right? And Hopefully you don't go through that. But if you do, now you know the best way to handle it. Hey, this is John. I'm out of here for now. If y'all don't mind, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, stay safe, keep a smile on your face. And if you're looking for a good place, you know where to come, right here at the lounge. I'll talk to y'all later on.